We go over there, we make the commercial. It's a multi-million-dollar campaign. We did not write a script. We have no script. The ad, company did, but we only were using little pieces of it. I came up with the name Ted Lasso. I was just like, what about Ted Lasso? I just like the idea of a first name and a noun.
Yeah.
It was like, whatever. And so then we're over there, and in between setups, luckily we had this great director named Marty who did Second City in Toronto. And so he was okay with improvisation as a process.
Yeah.
And then we'd we'd dick around for 20 minutes. I'd act like a fool, as the character's a little bit different. Like he had a mustache and he talked like that and everything, but he's a little bit more like Michael Scott, David Brent kind of vibe. And then they'd do stuff. We'd go in there and play Catan. And then my manager would be outside talking to the guys from NBC and Todd, and going, but what are they doing? What are we doing next? He goes, just trust the process. Everything's going to go fine.
Yeah.
Marty, the director, was okay with it. We ended up, then helping out with the edit, and it was like a little short film. It was like 3.5 minutes.
Like a proof of concept thing of this thing?
No, but it wasn't even. It was just a commercial.
For what?
For NBC, for the Premier League on NBC Sports.
So this is just
just a commercial.
Born out of
it was just a commercial. Just here's a couple $100,000 to make it to be like this commercial. Okay, how about we call this guy Ted Lasso? The commercial does so well, both with football fans, soccer fans, comedy people liked it.
What year was this?
2013.
Oh, so
it came out just a couple months later, and it played great. And then we enjoyed doing it. I remember at some point being at the U.S. Open, me and my buddy John Glazer.
Ripping your mustache hair out. Thinking.
Exactly. Well, I didn't have it. It was real at that point, but I was so tan too from living out here. And I look down the row and I see Tony Parker, who was with the Spurs at that point.